Hi and welcome to Beer Boys Gaming. I'm Adam and today I want to talk to you about FIFA 21, but more specifically the gameplay. We've already put a video out on what we want to see from FIFA 21. Go and check it out after this one. Before we start, hit that subscribe button if you're new so you don't miss any future content, and then we can begin. It hasn't gone unnoticed that gameplay has barely changed in the last few FIFAs, and the things that did change didn't go down too well with the fans. FIFA 20 has been a game of slow build-up play, poor passes and first touches, and getting all 11 men behind the ball, which has taken most of the fun and excitement out of the game, making every match feel like a grind. But how can EA save this dying franchise? And when I say dying, I mean in the fans' eyes, because let's face it, Ultimate Team are making EA a wad of money. Firstly, we need to say why we fell in love with FIFA in the first place. It's a football simulator game, but this year I feel the balance between game and simulator has been lost, and it's been heading that way on the last few FIFAs. FIFA to me has always been a game that you can pick up and play with 3 of your friends. You don't really need the game to play it, it was just a laugh. But on the last few I feel like you need to have put in the hours, you need to have played the game for at least like 40 hours a week to be any good at it. It's not just a game you can pick up and play anymore, which to me is a bit sad. I'll start you off with an easy example: crosses. How many times can you cross a ball and it'll land square on your striker's head, 2 yards out, and they'll head it over, or they'll just head it into the keeper's arms with no power on? Yet you see people scoring like 30 yards out with scorpion kicks. This is what I mean about how realistic the game is, the simulator part. They've taken one of the simplest things in football to do, let the ball hit your face and go in, and they've replaced it with one of the hardest things, which in real life rarely happen. It's also no inside tip or secret that pace and speed have been overpowered on the last few FIFAs. If your striker doesn't have a minimum of 90 pace, they're pretty useless. I'll give you an example. When you play as Spurs, honestly, do you ever use Harry Kane? Or do you go for Son and Lucas? Personally, I always go for Son and Lucas just because I know I'll get more chances with them. So on FIFA 21, we need to tone down pace a little bit and make the slower players have some advantage. Better movement is a must. Attackers, just don't move. After you've worked a ball out wide and whip a cross in, your strikers just stand there like statues, which is another reason people go for the faster players. The crosses on the latest few FIFAs have been awful. If you ever try to cross, half of them fly straight into the keeper's arms, and the other half you have to hit near the penalty spot, and even if you do get a header on it, it'll just trickle towards the keeper or fly about 30 yards over. So better heading accuracy and better crosses would be much welcomed on the new FIFA. As I mentioned earlier, the first touch has been beyond terrible on FIFA 20. It feels like you're controlling a bunch of kids in a primary school PE class, not a group of professionals at the top of their game. We need to see better and faster play, closer first touches, not trampoline touches. We need to be able to link 3 or 4 passes together, not one pass and then the next one goes nowhere near where you was aiming. It's been one of the most frustrating things on the last FIFA. Now, I don't know if this is exactly classed as gameplay, but it's the referees. They are the worst they've ever been. I find myself at least 5 times a game shouting at the ref. They are just shocking. The amount of good clean tackles that lead to red card and penalties are unbelievable. Not only that, the amount of times I've been through on goal and get shoved in the back and the referee does nothing. And as if all that wasn't bad enough, why does it always have to wear the same colours as my team? If EA cannot fix this simple thing, what hope do we have for FIFA 21? The amount of times I've nearly passed to the ref or passed to the linesman is unreal. Even if you just let us pick what colour the officials are in, that would be a massive help. Another thing I want to talk about is time shooting. Now, it's not the time shots where you're on the edge of the box and you curl it into the top corner. If you do that, good for you, great for you. It's the ones where the ball's bobbling around in the box and you've pressed B or circle hoping for your player to shoot and he doesn't. You got 2 options. You either press it again and hope the first one didn't register, or you just have to hope and wait that it did register and the ball will run through your player's legs, so you know it didn't. Or it did and you've pressed it again and now you've done a stupidly timed shot and it's like trickled about 60 yards wide. This is just one of the most annoying things, and I think it's back to the real life simulator versus game. This could be one of the things where they could just take it out and I don't think many people would mind. Let's face it, who doesn't love bashing the B or circle button as the ball's trickling around in the box? So that's it, just a short video and the few things that we would love to see in FIFA 21. If there's anything that you would love to see, let us know in the comments. If you're new here, subscribe. And if you like this video, smash that like button. Until next time, bye bye.
Shut up and sit down.